there is an added value because for the short distance, the last mile, basically, they are used for the last mile. It's complementary to public transport, especially the bikes, but also the steps. But as you mentioned, the whole thing is that there was a behavioral, and there's still a behavioral problem with the people using the steps, that they are not respecting the traffic rules, that they leave these steps behind everywhere on the sidewalks. But that's a behavioral issue. So what I think when we introduced it like 6 years ago and made it easy to come, the whole idea was let them come, we'll see how it works, and then quickly we will respond by regulating the parking space of these things. But unfortunately, it took too long for the responsible people to take their responsibility and start to paint this parking place, designated parking place, limit speed in some areas, and they waited too long. And so there is now a kind of negative feeling, especially around the steps, much less around the bikes. And so, yeah, it's a thing of slow reaction of the government, bad behavior by a part of the population. And I think that we'll see the regulation now is good. You have to regulate it and see how it will turn out. But there's something else that should be done, I think, is that the public transport operator should include the bikes, the free-floating bikes in its public transport offer, because it's complementary to public transport. You live somewhere and you live 500 meters, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers sometimes of a subway. If you can take a bike, you can easily go get there. And when you can pay with your subway subscription, then you don't have to buy every time. And in times like today, where life is getting more costly, I think for a lot of people, this would be a real thing. So I asked my predecessor, the one who followed me, to do that, and I think they are working. They are now working on it finally, in order to get that included in the public transport or offer.
How come